In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use synchronous scrolling in Excel. First, open Microsoft Excel. This feature is especially helpful when you need to compare information across two different workbooks without constantly switching back and forth. Synchronous scrolling lets you move through both files at the same time, which can save a lot of time and make comparisons much easier. Before we begin, it's important to understand how this feature works. Synchronous scrolling only works when two Excel workbooks are open and displayed side by side. In other words, Excel needs both files visible on your screen at the same time for the linked scrolling to work properly. To give you a simple example, imagine you have one workbook that lists employee sales figures and a second workbook with a similar list from another period or version. In the first workbook, the sales numbers might show one set of values, and in the second workbook, those numbers might be slightly different. By scrolling both workbooks together, you can compare the data row by row in a much more organized way. This is especially useful for reports, budgets, spreadsheets, or different versions of the same file. Now open the two Excel workbooks you want to compare. For example, this could be two annual sales files from different years. The key is simply to have both files open in Excel at the same time before moving on. Next, go to the View tab in Excel and click View Side by Side. Once you do that, Excel will automatically arrange both workbooks next to each other on your screen. This layout makes it much easier to review the same sections in each file without manually resizing or repositioning the windows yourself. After the workbooks are displayed side by side, stay in the View tab and click Synchronous Scrolling. When this option is turned on, scrolling in one workbook will automatically scroll the other workbook as well. That means if you move down through rows in one file, the second file will follow along at the same time. This makes side-by-side comparison much smoother, especially when you're working with longer spreadsheets. It helps you stay aligned as you review matching rows and spot differences more quickly. If you're comparing similar data across two files, this is one of the easiest ways to keep everything in sync and reduce mistakes during review. Once enabled, just scroll normally and let Excel do the rest.